Interestingly enough, I'm one of the cancer patients that I didn't want to do anything like jump off a plane or go on a marathon or anything. I didn't have the energy, or I never thought of doing something like that after my cancer diagnosis. Maybe I'm just boring. I'm Shashi, and 10 years ago, to the month, I was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's and lymphoma. I am now cancer-free, and I'm just looking forward to continuing taking life one day at a time. Or sometimes you just think, whatever. I am here in Lydney, which is in the Forest of Dean. During my treatment, because my partner was not in the country, I did spend a lot of my time recuperating here because of the air quality and because the help was here in my sister's home. So here was my healing place, and it still is my healing place. I do escape a lot to here. And I get my meals provided here as well, which is a big plus for me because I hate cooking. My cancer story started with a fever. 6 months later, I was diagnosed with lymphoma. I was on my own when I was told my diagnosis, and I broke it to my sister on the phone, and my consultant called my partner because he was overseas at the time, and we were all in a bit of a shock. Going to the consultants and they recommending treatments, I must say I couldn't remember half of what they were saying. My sister and her husband were with me, but I had to make the final decision. It's worth making some notes or maybe taking your phone and recording some of the conversations so you remember, because at the time nothing makes sense. My consultant, he offered me two choices. I could go on the normal treatment that they had in place, or there was a clinical trial they wanted to implement in the hospital. I opted to take it at the time. And looking back, it was the right choice for me, and I trusted my consultant totally. My treatment plan was 6 sessions of chemo every 2 weeks, then the stem cell transplant, which was part of that, was 3 weeks in isolation, and I mean total isolation. After the stem cell, I now see my consultants twice a year for a CT scan and a checkup, and that would last for the rest of my life. Also, going into hospital, I recommend you take your own bag with you, pack your chargers, your clothes without any zips or metal buttons, take your book, take your iPad if you can, and a positive attitude. Take a positive attitude with you because your hospitals and the team are there to help you. While going through chemo, you lose all your appetite, but you need to keep your body fit and strong for that treatment. Because my sister is a bit of a health freak, I went on to green juices, which is carrot, celery, and it was yuck, but it did the job. What worked for me is to keep myself busy, to do different things, and to maybe challenge yourself that I'm going to try something else, even if it's for half an hour. Changing your surroundings, just going for a walk, going out, meeting a different friend helps you to get a balance. And positive thinking. Think you're going to get out of this. You'll be able to fight this.